Samahang pinatatag ng panahon,
tuloy sa paglakbay sa malawak na bukas, harapin at mag-iwan ng wakas.
Pangarap ay di na imahinasyon, tumingala, oras natin ngayon.
Abot ng tanglaw ay palawakin,
puno ng inspirasyon.
pangarap ay di na imahinasyon, tumingala, oras na taas. Handa nang harapin ang bagong bukas.
Hasa ang tibay at talino, samahang pinatatag ng panahon.
Tuloy sa paglakbay sa malawak na bukas, harapin at mag-iwan ng wakas.
Pangarap ay di na imahinasyon, tumingala, oras natin ngayon.
Abot ng tanglaw ay palawakin, anin ng tagumpay sigaw natin. Apat na haligi nagsilbing pundasyon, handa ng tahakin ang susunod na hamon.
Yun yung pagsisilbi sa bayan, husay at pangarap ang punan.
Iskolan ng bayan, saan may aahon, puno ng inspirasyon.
Pangarap ay di na imahinasyon, tumingala, oras natin ngayon. Abot ng tanglaw ay palawakin, anin ng tagumpay sigaw natin. Apat na haligi nagsilbing pundasyon, handa ng tahakin ang susunod na hamon. Noon ang aral sisimulan ng bagong pahina,
Ngayong magtatapos, bubukas ang bagong kabanata.
Sa bawat hakbang na
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Diyos marahay na hapon po sa Indugabos, and we welcome everyone for the recognition rights of the Bicol University College of Law, a day where we honor and celebrate the hard work, the perseverance, and achievements of our dear students, faculty, and alumni. This momentous occasion brings together the BUCL community, administrators, educators, families, and our distinguished guests to give due recognition to those who have shown excellence and commitment in the pursuit of legal education. At this point, may I request everyone to please rise for the procession and the entrance of colors. Now, as we remain standing, let us now welcome for the entrance of colors or our procession, our academic officials, our dean, the vice president for research, development, and extension, our guest of honor, dear faculty members, our non-teaching personnel, and graduating students and awardees, followed by the entrance of colors. Now let us remain standing for the entrance of colors. Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please be seated.
Tawat! Sa labas! Stop! Hello! Cut!
Finally, we may now take our seats. Sa Giraray, Diyos, marahay na hapon po sa Gavos. It's a good afternoon. We are here at Hotel St. Elise, Legazpi City for the Bicol University College of Law Recognition Day today. It's June 19, 2025. I will be your host. I am Francia May Boras, the former newscaster of DZGBAM, and we welcome you for today's program. And now, to officially welcome us and open this afternoon's ceremonies, let us call on the esteemed Dean of the Bicol University College of Law. Ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata.
Thank you very much. Our honored guest, the IBP Albay President, Attorney Joan Akende. Our President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nibres III, represented today by the Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension, Dr. Lani Maceda. The alumni regent and one of the founding professors of Bicol University College of Law, Attorney Dr. Alex Nepomuceno. Our dear faculty members, of course the members of the teaching and the non-teaching staff, our graduating students, and of course their parents, honorees, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, we continue with the honored tradition of recognizing the worthy achievements of the graduates and students of Bicol University College of Law. It has always been our best practice to see to it that all your worthy accomplishments, my dear students, and all your contributions are formally recognized in a special gathering like this. The institutionalization of recognition and rewards is one of our strategies to promote a culture of quality at Bicol University College of Law. We believe that what gets recognized gets reinforced, and what gets reinforced gets repeated. Friends, side by side with the promotion of a culture of quality is the culture of gratitude. As we all know, a culture of gratitude helps us realize how fortunate and important we all are, and instills in us a desire to pay it forward. Our honorees, victory is always bittersweet. It can be likened to organized chaos. For one to achieve victory in battle as in life, one must be constantly thriving and moving amidst chaos and disorder to find and to formulate some semblance of order. Therefore, our first congratulations go to all of you for your inner grit and strength that carried you through the chaos of life at the College of Law, and for your resilience in the many silent battles you have fought and perhaps continue to fight without ever giving up. You reached this moment because you refused to give up. Our second congratulations go to the families and the support system of our achievers. Behind every successful law student, they say, is a parent, a sibling, a partner, or a friend who stood by them through thick and thin. Your sacrifices and patience deserve to be celebrated just as much. Our third congratulations go to our beloved faculty members, the non-teaching staff, the BU administration, and all your mentors. Your wisdom, dedication, and guidance have shaped not only minds, but character. I congratulate you all for them because without them, your life in Bicol University College of Law would not have become full circle. And so, congratulations to all of you. May this day be a beautiful reminder of what we can accomplish when we believe, we persevere, and when we support one another. To everyone, my warmest welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dean Bartolata, for that welcome message. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to hear a very special message coming from the president, or coming from the Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension of Bicol University. Please welcome Dr. Lani Maceda.
Distinguished guests, the Dean, Attorney Dr. Joseph Bartolata, to our keynote speaker, Attorney Joanne Akende, to our alumni regent, Attorney Alex Nepomuceno, and other members, on behalf of the Bicol University President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nebres, my warmest felicitations. It is a journey meant to be embraced while allowing ourselves to transcend beyond our mere compulsion towards the grades that we get or the recognition that we think we deserve, whether as students or as a leader. Today is not simply a celebration of academic milestone. It is a tribute to the champions you've become and the future you are about to shape, influence, and transform. In this room stand more than just honorees and graduates of the law. You are the life champions, individuals who have wrestled with complexity, who have tried to explain the seemingly unexplainable, who have endured sleepless nights, mastered case law and theory, trembled in tension and fear from the barrage of questions thrown during recitations, and stood firm amid personal and academic storm. Totoo ba to? You have demonstrated not only intellects but grit, not just brilliance but heart. After all, education is not merely the acquisition of knowledge. It is the power to uplift, to inspire, and to change lives. Each student, each educator has transcended limitations, turning obstacles into stepping stones, dreams into realities, and aspirations into action. As you move forward, remember that true transcendence is found in the heart you touch, the minds you shape, and the legacy of enlightenment you leave behind. Today is a declaration that you are ready as life champions and future-ready legal servants and leaders in the 21st century. Being a life champion is part of living out the values of our vision, a university for humanity, for sustainable societies, with the core values of productive scholarship, transformative leadership, collaborative service, and distinctive character. Being a legal professional in the 21st century requires more than passing the bar, although it is something that you, of all people, and Bicol University will highly look forward to and appreciate. By passing the bar, a legal luminary and professional demands vision, empathy, courage, a willingness to uphold justice in increasingly complicated and unfamiliar terrain. AI, climate change, human rights, shifting global power, and other international concerns, all these will intersect with your future work. These realities will define you in ways we can only begin to imagine. Therefore, continue to learn how to collaborate, to think critically, to solve creatively, and to embrace lifelong learning. Be adaptable. The world will change, and you must evolve with it. Be collaborative. Success is not a solo endeavor. The best breakthrough comes from working together as future professionals and public servants. You have been through numerous study groups. You definitely know what this means. The law is better studied alongside other and much more experienced legal minds. There is always strength in numbers. Be innovative. The world needs fresh ideas, bold action, and creative minds like yours, especially in the field of law, governance, and leadership. You are called not only to interpret the law, but to shape it, not only to argue cases, but to advocate for those without a voice. To become not just lawyers, but leaders, with the competence, logic, and language, tempered by faith and compassionate heart. You are called to be a problem solver, peace builders. As you step into a world that is more fluid and continuously shifting and more demanding, and yes, more divided than ever before, know that your expertise is badly needed. Be confident in knowing that you are not entering into unprepared. Your Bicol University has not only trained your minds, it has awakened your conscience as a member of the University for Humanity. This is what makes you future-ready professionals in the 21st century. Thus, be resilient. Life will challenge you, but you are equipped to rise above every obstacle and help your future clients and our country to be resilient as well. To our faculty, students, and graduates, your dedication to shaping the future stands as a testament to the limitless heights education can reach. The challenge to each of you is this, that you may use your knowledge as a force for dignity, justice, inclusivity, and equity. Let your success be measured not just by how high you rise, the medals and awards you receive, or the accolades you have been privileged to experience, but measure your success by how many lives and hearts you lift. May you continue to transcend, to transform, and to lead with wisdom, compassion, and unyielding spirit. BUenyo future lawyers, you are more than just graduates. You are the BUenyo guardians of truth and drivers of change. The legal profession awaits your passion and competence. The public awaits your collaborative service. And the future awaits your courage and integrity. May your journey be one of continual transcendence and boundless possibilities. Congratulations, BUenyo Life Champions. Go and let your life's argument be a resounding one the world cannot ignore. Diyos mabalos.
Thank you, Doc Lani, for your message. Now to introduce our guest speaker, may we call on Attorney Maria Fiona Imperial, the BUCL faculty.
To our distinguished guest of honor, whom I have the privilege of introducing today, the esteemed University President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin Nebres III, ably represented by the accomplished Dr. Lani L. Maceda, our dedicated alumni regent, Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, PhD, our beloved Dean, Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata, PhD, esteemed members of the faculty, dear students, proud graduates and honorees, and supportive parents and families, a good afternoon to all. It is with both great pride and deep gratitude that I stand here to introduce someone who is not only our guest speaker this afternoon, but who, for me, has been so much more. A mentor, an inspiration, and for many of us, an unwavering guide in our journey in the legal profession. I first knew her the way many of us did, as a professor in law school. It was through her classes that I began to see how the law could be taught with clarity, depth, and genuine heart. Later on, I was privileged to work under her leadership, first as her staff, then as her mentee. And those experiences taught me even more than the classroom ever could. That leadership, grounded in integrity, empathy, and quiet determination, can move mountains. Our speaker's journey is, in every sense, remarkable. She graduated magna cum laude in political science and later as a valedictorian of her Juris Doctor class, both from the Aquinas University of Legazpi, now University of Santo Tomas, Legazpi. Never one to rest on her laurels, she also earned her Master in Public Management with the highest honors. Beyond the academe, she has served with distinction in public office as former local chief executive of the municipality of Castilla, Sorsogon. And she has led innovative governance programs and local health initiatives that have touched many lives. And even after decades of public service and leadership, her spirit remains tireless, still fighting for good governance, pro-people politics, and programs that genuinely serve the public. In education, she has left an indelible mark as president of both Forbes Academy and Forbes College and continues to mold future lawyers and public managers as a professor in both the Bicol University College of Law and the Divine Word College of Legazpi Graduate School. In the legal profession, she currently serves as president of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, or IBP Albay Chapter, having held various leadership positions through the years, including investigating commissioner of the IBP Commission on Bar Discipline and partner at Akende and Partners. Yet, beyond all these titles and achievements, those of us who have worked closely with her know that her greatest strength lies in her humility, her grace under pressure, her tireless work ethic, and her quiet yet unwavering commitment to nurturing others. I have had the privilege of witnessing not only how she carries herself in victory, but more importantly, how she faces setbacks. She is someone who fights with grace and humility, and who believes that even the smallest efforts can plant the seeds of change. In her own words, after a hard-fought campaign, she said, "Just need to have a body massage, ha ha, and then continue." That is who she is. Someone whose energy for public service never wavers. Someone who faces adversity with humility and humor, and who remains steadfast in her belief that small acts of courage can plant the seeds for real change. As her former student, staff, and mentee, I can say that the greatest lessons she imparts are not only about the law, but about leading with compassion, standing firm in one's principles, and serving with humility. As a mother, a wife, a lawyer, an educator, and a public servant, she embodies the kind of leadership, an example that many of us aspire to follow. It is my great honor to welcome to the stage our guest speaker this afternoon, a brilliant legal mind, a servant leader, and to me, always my mentor, IBP Albay Chapter President, Attorney Joan Elizabeth M. Lorenzano Akende.
You may take your seat. Thank you, Fiona, for that beautiful introduction. To Bicol University President, Dr. Baby Boy Nebres III, ably represented by the ever-energetic Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension, Dr. Lani Maceda. BU officials, our very kind Dean, and handsome Dean Joseph Bartolata, to our dedicated law faculty and non-teaching staff, to our distinguished guests, to the proud parents, good afternoon, and to the graduating class of 2025 and honorees, congratulations. It is truly an honor for me to celebrate this remarkable milestone with you. This graduation ceremony serves as a powerful symbol marking the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. This year's theme encompasses its essence. Batch 2025 graduates, life champions, and future-ready professionals of the 21st century. Our theme is more than just a slogan. Allow me to highlight two key terms: life champion and future-ready professionals. Life champion, what does this really mean? You become a life champion when you have overcome challenges that tested your patience, your courage, and your determination. To be a life champion means you have navigated a world that shifted rapidly amidst adversities, like the pandemics, technological revolutions, global uncertainties, and you remained steadfast and stood strong. Amid trials, hardships, and challenges, you still learned, still grew, still dreamed. That is the spirit of a champion. A life champion is not someone who always wins, but someone who keeps fighting what is right. Personally speaking, I have my share of wins and losses. Some were tough losses, but I keep fighting and moving forward. The losses did not break my spirit. They made me stronger and wiser. And a better version of myself came out. As a life champion, you will carry the law as a shield for the powerless, the forgotten, and the voiceless. It means we choose integrity in a world that rewards shortcuts. You will uphold justice and assist in the administration of justice. It means it is better to sacrifice for the truth than to be rewarded for a lie. As future members of the bar, we have to be reminded that the practice of law as a means of livelihood is not our primary responsibility, but to render public service. That's our common calling. As future BU College of Law lawyers, do not focus on titles, money, success, or recognition. We want you to become champions of life, of truth, and of justice. And how about being future-ready professionals? It means more than simply having knowledge and skills. It's about having the ability to adapt. It's about being curious, being collaborative, and being creative in a world that is constantly and rapidly changing. Technology, global issues, wars, various kinds of crimes, and impeachment are challenging our laws. You are entering the legal profession at a time when your work is more important than ever. Our country needs you. You will be problem solvers in business and government. You will be advocates for justice, for the environment, human rights, and good governance. You will be our future leaders, shaping and creating change in a fast-changing and digital world. You will be peacekeepers in our municipalities and provinces. Our country needs lawyers who are ready for this kind of challenges. Future-ready professionals who not only know the law, but also understand what our nation and the world need. Future-ready professionals are the professionals of and for the 21st century, which necessitates more than degrees, diplomas, or titles. The 21st century professionals possess emotional intelligence, cultural awareness, resilience, and a deep sense of responsibility to their respective communities and the global society. These are the qualities that will lead you to success and will direct you to make a difference. I want to highlight that our future BU lawyers must possess resilience. like the mythical Hydra, which can be a powerful force for thriving in the face of challenges. A Hydra regenerates new heads when one is cut off. Resilience is not only about surviving, but also growing stronger from experience. We know for a fact that you will be working your way in a digital and fast-paced world. That's precisely the reason for Bicol University College of Law's resolute commitment to providing you with excellent and quality legal education and training that you need through the 4 pillars: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. These pillars are the core of the Bicol region's premier state university's values and serve as guiding principles for all Bicol University graduates and the whole BU community. I have said this to my students in the past, and I will reiterate it here. As you tread your path to the world of professionals, do not just aim to find your place. Instead, shape your own space. Do not just follow the latest trends. Instead, set the trends. Do not aim only to be good lawyers. Strive to be great human beings who practice law with empathy, humility, and as public service. As you step into the legal profession, you will realize that not everything is black and white. You will encounter pressure and situations that will tempt you to bend your values. If this happens, do not let corruption steal your sense of purpose. You entered BU College of Law full of dreams to serve the people, to help your family, to make a difference. Throughout your professional journey, you may witness the abuse of power, corruption, and maybe a failing government and justice system. I am reminding you not to let cynicism rob your idealism. Do not let the complexity of the government, politics, and judicial system discourage your will to change it. Importantly, don't let titles or salaries be your measure of success alone. Let success be in consonance with the lives you touch, the problems you help solve, and the kind of person you become in the process. Be the lawyer who rises as a champion of life, of truth, and justice. Bicol University College of Law, Batch 2025. You are life champions, and you are ready for the future. Some of you are already preparing for the bar exam. But let me remind you, passing the bar is not the finish line. It is just the beginning. Continuously grow and learn. And as you climb to the top, lift others with you. Success need not mean leaving others behind or stepping on others to get to the top. Remember to keep your values strong. Let me leave you with this quote from an American lawyer and jurist, Justice Benjamin Cardozo. Law never is, but always about to be, which means that the law is constantly changing and developing. The law is always in progress. Like you, our dear graduates, you will be our future lawyers who will not be simply court or law practitioners. You will go beyond traditional skills. Embrace innovation. Become lifelong learners, people-centered, and ready to lead in a changing world. Go forth, our dear graduates. Do what is right. Make things right. my warmest and heartfelt congratulations. Proud of what you have become, and even prouder of what you could possibly be. We wish only the best for all of you. Bring with you our fervent prayers and our confidence in what you are capable of achieving. With your willful perseverance and proper handling of opportunities, your successes can never be far behind. We do believe each one of you can make it. Once again, my warmest congratulations.
Thank you very much to our guest of honor, Attorney Joanne Elizabeth Lorenzano Akende, for that truly inspiring message. Now, to express our appreciation to our guest of honor, may we call once again Dr. Lani Masada, our Vice President for Research and Extension, together with Attorney Joseph Bartolata, the Dean of the Bicol University College of Law, also assisted by Attorney Alex Nepomuceno, the Bugay President and Alumni Regent, together with Attorney Maria Fiona Imperial for the awarding of the token of appreciation to our guest of honor. We once again appreciate and thank you, Attorney Joanne Elizabeth Lorenzano Akende, our guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to a solemn and symbolic part of our ceremony this afternoon, the pinning of the Bicol University College of Law medallion, to be received by our graduating students as a mark of their academic journey and dedication. To lead the pinning, we would like to call in once again Dr. Lani Masada, our Vice President for Research and Extension, together with our Dean of Bicol University College of Law, Attorney Joseph Bartolata, our guest of honor, Attorney Joanne Elizabeth Akende, together with Attorney Alex Nepomuceno, our Alumni Regent. Congratulations now to our students who will be called, starting with Altavano May. Next is Arcos Francis Allen. Balala Cassandra. Cheryl Baliwas. Barameda Richard. Bautista Giovanni. Bertilio Chiara Marie. Bilason Jessa May. Bualva Mary Grace. Burser Emmanuel. Dado Angelica. Dolanas Angeline Rose. We would also like to acknowledge Estayan Michelle, although she's not available to attend our ceremony this afternoon. Gallinera Kristen Diana. Magdaong John. Mahadillas Joshua. Mendina Chini. Morano Cyrene Joy. Octeza Francia. Osabal Kenneth. Riveral or Padilla Antonio Jr. Riveral Ramzel. Rodillas Masinas Doña May. Donia May. Rodriguez Marius Dave. Toledo Alteza. Tolosa Jenna Marie. Tuazon Maiden. Villamor Gladys. Vista Earl Vincent. At this point, we shall proceed to the conferment of awards to recognize academic distinction, service, leadership, and excellence among our graduating and non-graduating students. Awarding to be led by Dr. Lani Masada, our Vice President for Research and Extension, Attorney Joseph Bartolata, the Dean of Bicol University College of Law, Attorney Joan Elizabeth Akende, the Integrated Bar of the Philippines President of Albay Chapter, and Attorney Alex Nepomuceno, Alumni Regent. Most Outstanding Graduate, Kristen Diana Gallinera. Our outstanding graduate will receive a medal and certificate. Outstanding graduates. Miss Chini Mendina. Alteza Toledo. Earl Vincent Vista. Mary Grace Buelva. Outstanding Student for Leadership and Outstanding Student for Service, Earl Vincent Vista. Outstanding Student for First Year, Maria Jacinta de Leon. John Nicolo Montorio. Ian Arvin Belen. Rosemary Velasco. We also have our awardee, Marilyn Polyoso. However, she's unable to attend our ceremony. For the second year, Austin Matthew Olila. Omar Akulan. Noemi Milo. Shein Tobianosa. Jenica Beatriz Godisan. For the third year, Lalaine Samar. Denise Jan Alexis Brugada. Our awardees for the third year also includes Kathleen Nicoleta, Rodolfo Mantes Jr., and Ronnie James Indaya. However, they're unable to attend our ceremony this afternoon. Outstanding Student in Leadership, Jose Cristobal Liwanag. Outstanding Student in Service, Von Joseph Lagata. Bicol University College of Law College Student Council are our awardees for service. The President, Jose Cristobal Liwanag. Our Vice President, Von Joseph Lagata. the Executive Secretary, Erwin Banyares. The Finance Secretary, Maria Villa Dometita. The Secretary of Internal Affairs, Austin Matthew Olila. Secretary of External Affairs, Nicole Angela Imperial. Procurement and Logistics Secretary, Christian Combo. The Communications and Public Relations Secretary, Rufa May Lozada. The COA Chairperson, Rodolfo Mantes Jr. Our Prime Minister, Anthony Alfane. Fourth-year Representative, Jessa May Bilason. Third-year Representative, Ivy Pahimola. Second-year Representative, Maria Nicole Villa. First-year Representative, Jameson Emmanuel Dayawon. Deputy Finance Secretary Lyndon Merciales. Deputy Procurement and Logistics Secretary Romeo Aaron Lumubao. Our Bar Operations Chairperson, Ronnie Indaya. Now, the Bar Ops Service awardees, starting with the Bar Ops Chairperson, Marius Rodriguez. Vice Chairperson Howard Twankey. Secretary Ronnie James Indaya. Finance Evita Santiago. Creative Jana Marie Tolosa. Logistics Ramzel Riveral. Academic Chair Angeline Rose Dolanas. Welfare and Events, Kristen Diana Gallinera. IGP Committee, Pierre Anthony Alfane. Accommodation, Jessa May Bilason. Food Committee, Cyrene Joy Morano. Documentation Head, Maiden Giribat Wazon. The BU College of Law Award of Merit for, or BU College of Law Meritorious Awardee for Service, Howard Twankey. Jessa May Bilason. BU College of Law Award of Merit for Excellence in Moot Court and Debate. Von Joseph Lagata, First Calleja Debate Cup and Isarog Moot Court Competition. Arnel Cagnayo Jr. First Kalyaha Debate Cup and Isarog Moot Court Competition. Mark Dominic Rivera for First Kalyaha Debate Cup and Isarog Moot Court Competition. Joshua Elegado for First Kalyaha Debate Cup and Isarog Moot Court Competition. Maria Nicole Villa for Isarog Moot Court Competition. Maria Jacinta De Leon for Isarog Moot Court Competition. Jameson Emmanuel Dayawon for First Kalyaha Debate Cup. Jose Cristobal Liwanag for First Kalyaha Debate Cup. For the BU College of Law Third Bar Operations Awardees, the Bar Ops Chairperson, Ronnie James Indaya. Proceeding with the Internal Vice Chairperson, Maria Evita Santiago. The External Vice Chairperson, Dexter Golimlim. Secretary General Miriam Sapilyara. Finance Director Lyndon Merciales. Communication Director Jerome Tawopo. Creative Director Austin Matthew Olila. Head of Academics Committee Kathleen Nicoleta. Head of Welfare Committee Gia Aliana Marie Perete. Head of the Food and Operations Committee, Christian Sazon. Head of the Logistics Committee, Joshua Cesar Elegado. Head of the Ways and Means Committee, Nicole Angela Imperial. Head of Accommodation Committee, Kyla Christine Nazon. Academic Subject Head for Criminal Law, Omar Akulan. There you have it, our awardees. Let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. And thank you to our guest of honor, together with our faculty member and our academic officials. And now we move forward to our valedictory address. Ladies and gentlemen, our valedictorian, Miss Kristen Diana Gallinera.
To our guest speaker, IBP Albay President Attorney Joan L. Aquende, the Bicol University officials, Vice President Lani Maceda, our BUCL Dean, faculty, and non-teaching personnel, student awardees, parents, families, and of course, the class of 2025. A pleasant afternoon to all. They often say that those who climb a mountain never really return the same. And this rings true to the College of Law, because once you enter the halls of this institution, it is impossible for you to return the same. You enter as a wide-eyed, idealistic, and hopeful freshman student, and you leave as a senior student with a more mature perspective and a deeper understanding of the law. But still, hopeful. Our batch entered this institution at a peculiar time in history. We entered at the height of the pandemic, when the world was at a halt and when everything was uncertain. And yet, in that uncertainty, we all took the leap of faith. Surviving the first years of law school while navigating a global pandemic is a distinctly different experience. To study law during lockdowns, to attend classes in tiny screens, to study even in the face of grief, and to continue even when the world was at a standstill. While the pandemic now feels like a distant and hazy memory, the weight of its impact still lingers. Because at one way or another, we, as individuals and as a nation, have been forever changed by that global pandemic. In our very first semester here in law school, in an attempt to bring us together despite the isolation, the College Student Council tasked us to choose a batch name. Our batch unanimously chose the word Puhon, a Cebuano expression that roughly translates to hopefully, someday, in God's perfect time. At that time, it felt like a simple, hopeful choice amidst the pandemic, an expression of faith that someday things would get better. Little did we know that 4 years after choosing that name, it would come to define the very essence of the class of 2025. Because, my dear guests, I am proud to say that the class of 2025 is a convergence of 3 resilient batches of Juris Doctor students, each with their own journey, with their own challenges, and their own story. So now, 4 years later, the word Puhon reflects so much more than a vague wish for the future. It speaks of courage, of perseverance, and of the quiet but steadfast determination to move forward despite all odds. It is a reminder that our paths are often never linear. But even in the detours, we will persevere. And so, when you hear a graduating student say the word puhon today, know that it is not just a word, it is our story. To be perfectly honest, I do not think that I could fully speak on behalf of the class of 2025, a batch composed of almost entirely working students, whereas I have been a full-time student since I was a first year here in the College of Law. And so, please allow me to recognize the resilient people that I'm privileged to call as my batchmates. To our classmate teachers, our working mothers, our breadwinners, those who work graveyard shifts, those who are simultaneously raising a family, those who do field works during the entire day but still show up at night, and to all my working batchmates who I know, if given the same privileges and resources that I had, would have just excelled the same. Isang mataas na pagpupugay po para sa inyong lahat. Dahil kung sa pagsubok lang ng buhay, kulang pa ang medalya para sa pinakita ninyong tatag at husay. My dear batchmates, thank you for showing me that real courage and strength is not something loud. That courage and strength are in the ordinary mundane moments that we choose to show up and do the work even if that choice is difficult and inconvenient. For showing me the resilience it takes to continue and try again despite the detours. And so, I say this with all my heart, that it has truly been an honor to have experienced law school alongside all of you. I hope today you take the time to truly recognize and celebrate the marvelous feat that you have accomplished. It is not by accident nor by luck that you are here. It is by merit, competence, and courage. And no one can take that away from you. As we leave this institution, please also allow me to share 3 important lessons that I have learned from my professors, my batchmates, and from the time that I've spent here in the College of Law, most especially for the benefit of the lower batches present here today. First, in the College of Law, things don't get easier, but you do get stronger. Personally, I don't think that the subjects in law school get easier with each passing semester. But what I can assure you is that you will get stronger. Your voices will tremble less. You get to learn to stand and defend your ground and to sit down and humbly accept when you are wrong. Which brings me to my second lesson. Show up. Show up even when you feel unprepared. Because in reality, no one can ever be fully prepared all the time. But what you can be is courageous. Oftentimes, anyway, growth is not something grand nor instantaneous. It is just a series of small steps that eventually add up. So keep showing up, because eventually, you will get stronger. Lastly, but most importantly, be teachable and be humble. When you show up in the classroom, do so with an understanding that what you may have read for many hours may not be the correct interpretation of the law. And that's okay. What is important is that you remain teachable. Because one day, your ability to learn will be the reason why you're able to protect the life, liberty, and property of others. Be humble. Be humble despite the vast knowledge that you gain in your arsenal with each passing day in law school. When you encounter someone who is less conversant with the law or someone whom you disagree with, know that their perspectives are largely dictated by the opportunities they are given, the resources they are presented, and the environment they grew up in. Studying the law is in itself a privilege that not everyone is given. But it is what we do with the privileges we are given, whether earned or unearned, that will eventually define our character. So to our lower batches, may you never forget that true intellectual humility is present both in the moments of success and failure. It is in how we interact with others, how we show respect with those whose perspectives differ from ours, and how we treat the ordinary people that we meet. This last lesson brings me to one of my favorite films, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, a film about an employee who loses the negative film for their magazine's very last print issue. And so, he sets out to an adventure to find that lost negative film, often wondering what scenic landscape or wonders of nature that picture would be. Only to find out, at the end of his very long journey, that picture was actually a candid photo of him quietly working in the sidelines. Because as it turns out, the very last print issue of their magazine was an ode, a tribute to the ordinary people who make things work. Today, we also honor the Walter Mittys in our lives, those who have worked quietly behind the scenes so that us, the graduates, could step into the spotlight. To our parents, loved ones, and partners, thank you for showing us compassion and understanding throughout our journey. To my parents, who did not have much opportunity during their time to pursue their scholarly goals, thank you for giving me the opportunity to pursue mine. Thank you because I am only able to stand here as a product of your unconditional love and support. To my family, Kuya Tots, Kuya Ryan, Krishi, Harl, and all my growing nieces and nephews, thank you for all the moments of kindness, care, and support throughout this journey, as well as all your sacrifices. To my partner, Zerwin, for showing me a love that endures both time and distance. To my law school lifelines, May, Richard, Kuya Ken, and Earl, for holding space and for willingly carrying the load whenever I falter, most especially to Richard, who has seen me through it all since day one. And to my non-law school friends, for understanding the depth of my dreams. To our law professors, thank you for allowing us to grow in your presence, for seeing the potential in us, and for making us stronger and better each day. To the Bicol University Administration, as led by our President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin Nebres III, to our Dean, Dean Joseph L. Bartolata, Dean, thank you so much for being such a hands-on dean, always extending help and advice whenever needed. To our pioneer BUNU lawyers, thank you for paving the path when there was none. We're only able to traverse this path because you have already chartered it. To the Bar Operations Commission and the College Student Council, most especially the Graduation Committee, thank you for tirelessly assisting and supporting us graduating students. To our ever-responsible batch representative, a service awardee in all respects, Jessa Bilason, thank you for all that you do for our batch, for the patience and the hard work, even when no one is watching. I hope you know how grateful and lucky we are to have you in the batch. To the non-teaching personnel, the Dean's Office staff, Ms. Teen, Sir Bob, and Kuya Pat, as well as the Registrar's Office, Ms. Jude, thank you for always lending a hand and promptly addressing our concerns. To the security personnel of BU, the guards that keep us safe, especially during our night classes, the utility personnel who tirelessly clean our rooms, the baristas in the coffee shop that we frequent, the restaurant crew who serve us dinner late at night after class, the waiters that extend warm smiles after a terrible receipt, to the kindness of strangers, which often go unnoticed but actually make the burden a little more bearable. And most of all, to the Filipino people, the people who funded our education, and the very reason why we are able to receive quality legal education in our home, here in the Bicol region. Bilang mga iskolar ng bayan, gampanin natin na sumandig sa sambayanang Pilipino. Dahil ang tunay na pag-aaral ng batas ay nakalapat sa realidad ng lipunang ginagalawan natin. The law was never meant to be studied in isolation, and we owe it to the Filipino people to use our education to build a just and humane society and a government that truly embodies the Filipino ideals and aspirations. And so, in this era of disinformation, disillusionment, corruption, and distrust to government institution, the challenge remains. To make good of the things we have learned here in law school, to leave this institution and go forth with all the values that it has instilled in us. Dahil kapag namulat ka, kasalanan na ang pumikit. To the class of 2025, may we never forget the grit, discipline, and humility that it took to reach this peak. At the summit of our successes, may we never forget the difficulties of the climb. And may those difficulties remind us of the values of compassion and empathy, that we were once struggling law students unfamiliar with the language and intricacies of the law, that we are now able to stand firm with our knowledge and beliefs because of the people who let us stand on their shoulders. And time will come that we too will have to let others stand on our shoulders so that they may chart their course. Indeed, it is an honor to enter the halls of this institution with much thought and questions, and to leave with clarity. And so, may the values and knowledge that we have learned ground us as we prepare for our next hurdle. Maraming salamat, Diyos mabalo sa indong gabos, puhon, class of 2025.
Again, congratulations to our class valedictorian of 2025, Miss Kristen Diana Gallinera. Now, before we conclude our program this afternoon, we would like now to call in our BUCL CSC President, Mr. Jose Cristobal Liwanag, for closing remarks.
Good afternoon. To our guest of honor and President of the IBP Albay Chapter, Attorney Joanne Elizabeth M. Lorenzano Akende, thank you for gracing us this occasion with your presence and for reminding us, through your words and example, that excellence in the legal profession is best anchored in humility, excellence, and service. Your words today inspire us further to live the law with honor and heart. To the Honorable Baby Boy Benjamin Nebres III, President of the Bicol University, as represented today by the VP for Research and Development and Extension, Dr. Lainey Maceda, your leadership continues to elevate Bicol University as a beacon of academic excellence and social transformation. Thank you for cultivating an environment where legal education thrives in the service of humanity. Perhaps a new building would help BUCL reach greater heights, literally. To our beloved Dean, Dean Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata, Dean, thank you for being a steadfast leader and for nurturing a generation of future lawyers with discipline, compassion, and vision. Your supportive leadership and guidance push us not only to meet standards, but to rise beyond them. To Attorney Dr. Alex B. Nepomuceno, your presence, both as a BUCL faculty and as a BU General Alumni President, remind us that while our years in law school is maybe finite, our connection to this institution is lifelong. You remind us that community continues even after we leave the four walls of the classroom. To our beloved professors in attendance, thank you for being more than just teachers. You have been mentors, critics, and constant guides. In every case you assigned, every shuffle of our index cards, and every word of encouragement, you shaped not just our knowledge, but also our character, and for that, we are forever grateful. This recognition is also yours. To the graduating class of 2025, Batch Puhon, please always remember that this moment is not a closing chapter, but an opening of a powerful new one. You move forward not only with the knowledge of the law, but with the dreams and hopes of those lives you will one day touch. Let Puhon be more than a word of hope. Let it be your promise of action, that in time, with courage and conviction, you will rise, lead, and serve justice with excellence and integrity as future Biueñong abogados. Congratulations, Batch Puhon. The world doesn't just await you, it needs you. Now, as we close today's recognition program, we are reminded that this is more than a celebration of awards and accomplishment. It is, in fact, just as much a celebration of the process, of how far we've come and how much further and higher we can go. A celebration of the sleepless nights spent in studying, the sacrifices made in silence, and the persistence that carried us through. What we honor today is not just excellence in academic and extracurricular performance. We also honor the courage to continue, the commitment to serve, and the quiet resilience that often goes unseen. This recognition day is not a finish line. It is but a milestone in a journey rooted both in personal ambition, in a sense, and yearning of deeper purpose. This year's theme, Life Champions and Future-Ready Professionals of the 21st Century, reflects the deeper purpose of our legal education. It is no longer enough to memorize the law, to study, and read the textbooks. The old era is ending. The old ways will not do. We must live it, adapt it, use it as a tool to serve a rapidly changing society, and advance it always in service of humanity. Here at BUCL, we're not simply being prepared to pass the bar. We're being shaped to lead and serve with purpose and compassion. Let this day remind us that our legal education is not solely for personal gain. It is a tool for advocacy, a weapon for justice, and a microphone for those whose voices are unheard. May we never forget that at the core of every law, every provision, and every case is a fellow human being's story. To our awardees, once again, congratulations. Your success is a testament to discipline, integrity, and excellence. To those who are yet to receive an award, do not be disheartened. As physics tells us, potential energy is just as powerful, waiting only for the right moment to be released. Every step forward, no matter how small, is in itself a victory. Keep striving, keep showing up. You're already part of something greater, something bigger than each and every one of us here today. As each of us march on toward our chosen paths, whether toward the bar exams, toward the next semesters, or simply toward becoming better versions of ourselves, let us carry this nugget of wisdom from Sir Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Remember to protect that fire, to nurture it not only with ambition, but with purpose. We are here to transcend, to go further, to navigate complex laws, to serve the cause of humanity with courage and clarity, and to boldly go where justice demands. Once again, thank you everyone who has joined us here in this meaningful celebration. To all the honorees, attendees, and the graduating class, congratulations. May we continue forward with clarity of purpose, with bold ambition, and always in service of humanity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our BUCL-CSC President. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude the formal recognition rites of the Bicol University College of Law. To our graduates, honorees, and students, may you carry with you the spirit of justice, honor, and the pillars of Bicol University scholarship, character, service, and leadership as you take the next steps in your legal journey. Once again, this has been your host. I am Franch May Boras. Congratulations at mabuhay po tayong lahat. Also, just to remind everyone or inform everybody that our early dinner will be served, or we shall proceed immediately now to the buffet station to get our meals for tonight. Thank you.
Hasa ang tibay at talino, samahang pinatatag ng panahon.
Tuloy sa paglakbay sa